We are now in this neighborhood here. There should be a market, but sadly it was closed today. Korea is always interesting, so a lot to show you. There is a big school, some school kids here, but it's weekend, so I wonder what they do now. Also Korean police. I wonder what they do now. Korean police cars look very cool. I hope it's not a problem that I did film his car. So the police guy is checking out the school. I always see YouTube videos from Lotte-tao, Myeongdong, Namdaemun and so on, but never really real Korean neighborhoods. So I hope I can dedicate this channel to the real Korea, not only that what the most tourists are seeing. This is so boring and everyone does that. Also every neighborhood has so many coffee shops, 식당s, restaurants. And Koreans always love to decorate their places. See here some kids playing around. One of these girls saw me before and she was wondering what I'm doing here. Because I guess these people here do not see often people who look different or Western people. So it was a kind of special moment to her, I guess. But what I like about Korea is that you cannot find really racism in this country. In comparison to Europe, when I arrived here in Korea till now, I never had really a bad experience. So people were always friendly to me and they accepted me. Especially when the Korean people know that you can speak their language, that you are learning it and so on. They're very proud and happy that you are doing it. So they welcome you. Also what I like a lot about Korean neighborhoods, they always have churches, and for me I believe in God, so it's important to have a place to come and to pray and to have a good connection to God. The Koreans do appreciate that also. So did I, so I found the way to God in Korea, I guess, from my wife to the experience that I had in this country. And it changed my person a lot. Such a quiet neighborhood. A pleasure to walk here. I personally don't like to shoot videos in very noisy environments, so this place here fits well. Also good information, the most cars in Korea are Korean cars. Because of high taxes, the people do not import very much foreign cars. So also the Korean people like mostly to have the newest car. So you see people changing their cars every year to the newest model and keeping always to their own market. I guess that's very unique. And here we are again, on the same road as we walked before. Now, slowly, let's get home. It's time to eat lunch. Again, the elderly are working out. I live here now over a year and it's still funny to see them doing it. So the most people in Europe, when they're finished with working, when they get old, they just want to relax. But the Korean people don't. They work till they can no more. And also to keep them fit, Korea provides the tools. Beside that there is a little Korean school bus. They have also bigger ones, but I guess these are most common. What do I have here? Oh. She's sitting here. Hey. Oh. Is this bird wounded? Oh man. It's so sad to see this animal living such a hard life, while some pets have a cage, everyday food. They suffer at all weather. Let's see what we can do, and then we'll hear later. I grew up with birds, so it's especially hard for me to see them having a hard time. This bird had a broken leg, but sadly there's nothing we can do for him. I hope he's getting fine soon. But of course, nature is not always soft. It has beautiful sides and also hard sides. Oh, dog was doing his business. Let's go to the street. Again, the weather is now not clearing up. Let's descend to the river. We were at the start of the video. Very funny. Right now, I guess we have 30 minutes left till we arrive at home, and maybe there is something to film left. I will keep you in touch. See you later. Look at this bike. I never saw such huge tires. Be careful, guys. Let's go. I love this little ways across the river that the Koreans have built here. There's so many of them, and it's funnier to cross them and to decide to go over the bridge. So many apartments. I hope you can hear The water, well, it's calming. See, a lot of water today. You can barely see the mountains. Clouds are so low. Some ducks relaxing. I wonder if they can easily find food here. Ui. Was schon mehr? It rained a lot in a couple days, so I guess the water limit is reached. Ui. Great time to clean my shoes. My white cherry blossoms. It's maybe a great location to take pictures with these expensive apartment buildings and the cherry blossoms. Maybe at 24 millimeters like that. See when the weather is better. But right now, this weather it looks dull. Okay, today we have no water here so we can cross it. Let's go. Great that I decided to wear these shoes today. So let's go home.